It does feel like Africans are fleeing their countries to come to the West. And does that make us cowardly? Maybe. I mean, it has to be addressed at some point. We can't pretend like this is normal. We all leave, we all flee. And that's why people that choose to stay and choose to just adapt with that situation, I don't try to like criticize them, or you know what I'm saying, like, because I know that at the end of the day, at least they chose to stay in their country. Presidential elections are coming, 2023, I believe. And there have been some people that have declared. Tinubu is one of them, one of those big names.
Out to become the president of the Federal Republic.
I think Peter Obi is another one. There's been a few of them. I don't know if Atiku has declared yet. I don't remember. But there's rumors that Oshibanjo may also declare. Look, I'm not going to pretend like I know what the heck is going on. I feel like Nigerian politics is like this black box. No one knows what the heck is going on. I see all these people on Clubhouse every day arguing. Like, you think they are in meetings with these people. No one knows a damn thing. The media doesn't know a damn thing. There's always a lot of speculation. One thing I will say is that the general sentiment is that people are frustrated with Buhari's governance. At least that's the sentiment that I get online. Honestly, Tinubu going into office, I don't think things can get any worse. That's just my own take. I'm not an expert on Nigerian politics. I try to follow as much as I can, but we can't go any lower than things have been at this point. Yes, you know, they always talk about Tinubu being very, very cunning is the word I would use. Very cunning. And in fact, there was a recent article that came out about him on the People's Gazette of him colluding or conspiring with his at the time AG Oshibanjo, because Oshibanjo used to be his attorney general in Lagos. They are saying that Oshibanjo's law firm helped him launder money. How true it is, I don't know. I mean, it looked pretty credible to me, but what does it matter? They're all taking money one way or another at this point. Like I said, Nigeria is like a black box. No one really knows what's going on. No one does. Only the actual powers that be. I think Nigeria is one of those countries where the elite, the powerful, they've put themselves in a position where they can't lose. They just can't lose. You know, the one time that I thought that someone was going to buck the system was ENDSARS. And my thinking was that ENDSARS was like the first thing, that was like the chink in their armor, because you saw how scared that they were. But what did they do? They played class wars. They understand that there's a huge population of the country that's broke, impoverished, desperate. There's this like a little sliver of middle class, right? All these people that have been able to get higher education, they're able to go to universities that are a little bit more I guess more, I don't want to say enlightened, because I don't think education necessarily makes you enlightened, but they're a little bit more engaged with like the political state. A lot of people in Nigeria, no one is really like engaged like that. Everyone is like trying to hustle to find their next dollar. But there's some people that have a little bit more luxury, that they can be a little engaged. And what do? Whenever things hit the fan, they just play one against the other. So during ENDSARS, for instance, one of the first things that they had that they did was they had like all these touts, all these area boys. All they had to just pay them chump change according to, you know, as far as they're concerned. And they were disrupting some of these protests. What else did they do? They used the police. The police that they already broke. People aren't making money. It doesn't take much to have them go and harass people. So what did the police do? Allegedly, the police went to Ozumba and Badway toll gate, the toll gate there, the Lekki toll gate, and they shut up the place. And there's been a lot of back and forth about what happened, what didn't happen. All I know is that whatever they did, it clearly worked, because there hasn't been a protest ever since, or at least any protest of any huge magnitude. The point I'm trying to make is that the elites have put themselves in a position where, okay, if these people want to fight, we're just going to play this far more desperate, poor people against them. It's easy. That's how they get away with it. Divide and conquer. And I think at this point, when it comes to Nigeria, the only thing that we can rely on is small incremental progress. I don't see, and this is another thing, because we're talking about ADOS and how ADOS feel like Africans are fleeing their countries. I think I didn't mention that part. ADOS feel like Africans are fleeing their countries to come to the West. And does that make us cowardly? Maybe. I mean, it has to be addressed at some point. We can't pretend like this is normal. We all leave, we all flee. And that's why people that choose to stay and choose to just adapt with that situation, I don't try to like criticize them, or you know what I'm saying, like, because I know that at the end of the day, at least they chose to stay in their country. There's a sense of, and that's why when people always talk about, oh, the Nigerians are privileged that come here. No, there's a sense of, like, this isn't, even though some of us come here, we naturalize all that stuff, there's still this sense of we've abandoned our country. And we left it for the scoundrels to take over. This idea that there's a certain weight that comes with that. And I think there is something to be said about the cowardice of a lot of us. That a lot of us didn't stay and fight. And this is something that has been passed on from generation to generation. It's just normal that, okay, you have a child, you expect the child to leave the country at some point. We're not trying to fight for that country. And it's unfortunate, man. I don't know what else to say about it. Sometimes I do feel like a coward. And I think sometimes we have to reflect. Like, at some point, if we are going to get any kind of progress, we all just can't keep leaving. But anyways, that's the state of Nigeria for me, man. I'm not going to pretend like I know what the heck is going on. No one knows what the heck is going on. No one knows. They're all in the dark. It's very easy. Even the press, it's very easy to pay the press. You see one press saying one thing, you don't know if it's the opposition that's paying them to say all that stuff. You really don't know. No one knows. Stop lying to ourselves. You don't know a damn thing. In that case, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends too.